Welcome back to Let's Play Inter in Football Manager 2020. I'm Ater, the channel AterGaming, and today we have a very special moment. We have our first ever in this series cup final, and it's a very special cup final. I mean, every cup final is special, but this one is a little bit of extra because we are playing versus AC Milan. It's a derby in the cup final. It's huge. It's insane. The fans, I can't even describe how much this will mean to the fans. It's going to be sensational. And the worst thing is that, look at this schedule here. So we are playing the cup final today. Then we have 2 days of rest. And then we play versus Napoli. We also have 4 players on international duty. Can we see actually? Okay, there's nothing we need to worry about. But yeah, we're going to have 2 days rest in between the cup final and the biggest game in the league of the season. And yeah, that's a tough situation. Because since last episode, we played versus Genoa, got an easy win. Genoa is fighting for its survival here in the bottom of the table. And we are actually on top. Same points as Napoli. And we also have Juve right behind us. And in the league, after this cup final, we have 2 insane games. Because, yeah, as you saw, we're playing Napoli. And then we're playing AC Milan again. And this time away. This is, I mean, talk about ending of a season. It's just insane level. It's going to be so difficult. And we need to win every single game if we want titles. But on another note, there is a team here that's on a relegation spot. It's already decided to be relegated. That's Brescia. I'm going to show you a little thing, because Brescia has a player that I love, and I've been wanting to sign. I always want to sign him in every game I play in Football Manager in previous versions. Because they have Tonali. And Tonali, of course, is a Italian wonder kid that I would love to have in my Inter. I would love to have him in every single save. And I recently noticed one thing, and that is in his contract he has a active relegation release clause, which means you can sign him for only 13,750,000 euros. There's nothing when you talk about a player of this level. 20 years old, still have room for improvements. That's a sensational price. Yeah, like, whoa. That price is just insane. But I kind of screwed up a tiny bit, because when I saw that, of course, I made an offer. And they had to accept it. But then, well, we got in some trouble for the contract negotiations. So they broke down. I'm hoping to be able to pick them up again before another club gives some offer for him. But right now, after that contract negotiation crashed, well, we can't sign him. But we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, they will come around and we're actually going to be able to save him. Because getting Tonali for that price is just too good to be true. So this is where we're going to start. As I said, it's a difficult situation. You want to use your best because it's a cup final. But at the same time, you want to rest your best players, because that game versus Napoli will most likely decide whoever wins the league. Maybe not, because we have that very difficult AC Milan game too. But yeah, you get the idea. So I'm using a very good team, but I'm also have like some rotations, like with the kid Yari. I'm saving Eriksson for this game, because I know that I need to replace probably Rodriguez after this one. I'm probably going to replace Yari with Sensi, that's stronger too. So yeah, it's a mix. It's a good team, but it's not the best team. But it's a very good team, and this is a derby. This is going to be insane. I mean, imagine a derby in a cup final. Like, it's huge. I'm nervous. Just the game just started. I'm already nervous. We get first chance though, and here's Godin with a free kick, going for a Samoa. Bronzovic back to Samoa. That's a weak pass. Soso turns things around. Here's the counter-attack for AC Milan. Beautiful challenge though by Bronzovic. Really good. And maybe we can turn it. Oh, here's Haaland fighting for it. Haaland. Nope. Where's this one heading? This highlight has been going for a long time. We still don't know in what direction we're actually going to see a chance. Beautiful there by Barea. And here is Martinez, and... What? I was about to say Haaland always scores, but clearly something changed. Haaland didn't score. That's some news for us. And instead, we see AC Milan here with the possession, but no, maybe not. James Rodriguez wins it, and here is Haaland. Haaland into the box, and look at that! I'm not sure if he paused or if somebody tried to take it from him and just ended up at Martinez. But I don't care who scores, as long as we score. Because Haaland usually don't pass; he finishes himself. So I think it was the AC Milan defender. Let's see here. Yeah, it's actually the AC Milan defenders that sets up Martinez for his 15th goal this season. I guess that's what you need to take to get Haaland to pass. But we are officially in the lead of the cup final. When we see AC Milan with the possession, Donnarumma with the goal kick. Here's Rodriguez. All back to Romagnoli, back to Rodriguez. Intervene. Barea. Yari, and here's Martinez into the box. Is Martinez going for his second one? No, he's not. Instead, we see AC Milan with the counter-attacks a lot. Oh, it's going to be a free kick. I think that was a good decision to pick up the free kick, because there was a lot of AC Milan players on the run. Quite a few players look aggressive here, and they have picked up yellow cards. That is a bit worrisome. Maybe we need to tell them to cool down a bit. Here's Haaland, and here's nobody. And here is Rodriguez. Lazaro, and here's Martinez into the box. I mean, we are creating quite a few chances here, but a 1-goal lead is so fragile. It's basically nothing. You can change with the blink of an eye. Here's De Vrij. Rodriguez, and nope, not Haaland. Was about to say it, but clearly not today. Maybe a little bit later. Here's Martinez. A long cross, and it's just over the top bar there by Brozovic. Yeah, a lot of highlights in this first half. And here is another one. It's not over yet. Maybe we can win it. Maybe not. So for AC Milan. Cleared. Comes back. This is bad news for us. This is going to be probably a last chance for AC Milan. Oh, what a beautiful challenge there by De Vrij. Really beautiful one. And here is Haaland. Haaland into the box. And Donnarumma with a really good save. I mean, Haaland, the man, he don't know how to miss, but apparently today Donnarumma taught him how to miss. Now we got to get to half time, because I lost track of how many highlights we've seen. It's been an incredible amount of highlights. First off, what do we say? Not guard against complacency, I guess. And then these guys have been looking aggressive. I want to tell them to ease off tackles. Ease off tackles. Like that, and then game on. I mean, a 1-goal lead is great, but it's also very fragile. It can change for the blink of an eye. So we need to stay really focused and not do things like this. Oh my gosh. I haven't talked much about our goalkeeper in this series, but our goalkeeper, from I knew a lot of Inter players from just watching football, but one player that didn't have kept track of was the Inter goalkeeper, Mr. Handanovic. But he's been really good. I thought he was going to be one of the players that I was going to look to replace pretty early on in this series, but he's been one of our best players. His rating is not always fantastic, but here is Haaland. His rating is fantastic, and now he finally, you know what they say, 3 times is a charm. Haaland with his 14th goal this season. But yeah, back to our goalkeeper. I feel like it haven't been a single game this season where we haven't done at least one really, really good save. And quite a few games he's done multiple really, really good saves with opponents getting alone with him. So I'm very surprisingly pleased with our goalkeeper. He's of course our captain too, and yeah, I clearly learned my lesson when it comes to learning about players I didn't know about before. And yeah, he's really, really good. You need to credit where credit is due. And here is De Vrij, all the way back to the man we was talking about, Handanovic. Nice and slow. Going for Yari. Yari sets up Martinez. Martinez into the box. And that was a very weak finisher. Almost like he passed it to the goalkeeper. I think we need some creativity on the pitch now, lads. Probably if we start to feel safe. I mean, we start thinking about subs here to rest players for the next game. Here's Godin. Godin loses possession. Now there's a lot of AC Milan players on the run. It's Kessier for them. Defense is slowly getting back, but it's still in AC Milan possession. Cleared. Far away. And Martinez again. This is, talk about back and forth game. It's just back and forth. Chance after chance in every direction. Rodriguez with the corner. And that's no trouble at all for Donnarumma. But yeah, I think it's time to start looking at the subs. So which ones of these players? I think we should sub Bronzovic. So of the three in the middle, one of them needs to play the next game. Because we only have Eriksen and Sensi that will... Actually, wait, we have Gagliardini too. But still, one of them need to play the next game. And Bronzovic has to be in the best one. But he's also the fittest one. So we're going to place him just to have him stay fit for that game. And then, I think, actually, maybe even I think it will both my strikers. I want to use them in the next game. I think we're going to replace Haaland now, early on. Let's bring in Lukaku, because I would like to play Haaland in the Napoli game. But we can't get too cocky too. There's still some time to play, but I think we're going to do it. I want to keep my two strikers for the Napoli game. I just hope I'm not too early now with these subs, and we're going to end up paying, because here is AC Milan with the possession. Oh, and that's what I was talking about. So many good saves from Handanovic. Every single game he does a good save. The clock ticks on. We're starting to smell the first title this series. 4 minutes of extra time. 2 minutes, 1 minute. Hopefully this is just the end of the game highlight, or maybe I would be okay if we scored another goal, of course. But I just want the title so badly. Araya, here is nothing clear. Wait. Oh, I thought like, well, we thought we were going to blow a penalty because it didn't look like a penalty, and no, it wasn't a penalty. Just the game playing on very, very slowly. Nice and slow, but now, I mean, we can Lukaku, does he want to get involved in the score sheet in this cup final? Maybe not. That's the full time whistle. Look at this beauty. The first title of this series. We have won the Italian Cup, and we did it against our rivals in the derby. I mean, can you imagine the feeling for the fans right now? It's sensational. It's fantastic. Of course, we need to go a bit passionate after a cup title. Enjoy it, boys. Enjoy it, because hopefully there's going to be much more coming in this series. But that also means that's the end of this episode, and you already know you need to press that like button because we won the cup title. Cup titles deserves a like button. And you also know that you can't miss the next episode, because the next episode is more or less the league final versus Napoli. It's a crazy game. But that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.